Check out Riddled Podcast, idiots. I'm in it. How the hell are you, miserable fuckheads? Galactic Criminal here. And it's suggestion... Today's suggestion comes from the YouTube comments. From YouTuber Smithy Smithen. Says Trivium, Throes of Perdition. Now I had actually seen a few other people asking for some Trivium, and this guy did a few times himself as well. I do not like to succumb to comment spamming, but I'm just interested to check them out. We're gonna fucking go ahead and check out Trivium, Throes of Perdition with a 1, 2. Ooh. I'm liking the intro. Sometimes I wish I had hair. Let's fling the beard. Okay. Good use of clean and heavy vocal. Kind of building up to the heavy. Seems like they were reaching for radio friendly while still being heavy. Cool double kick section. I like that. Didn't feel like too much. Kind of had a feeling it was solo time. Some scale sweeping in there. really milking that final chorus. He was turned to stone. Okay. So, kind of interesting. I don't think I've actually listened to a band with this style before. Like I said, it kind of blends out like a radio-friendly, almost like, I don't know, like Avenged Sevenfold or something like that, you know, that could get played on the radio, that does have heavy sections, or kind of plays to more audiences than just like the niche, like death metal genres. I really find something like this interesting for me personally because I am interested in so much different music that it kind of plays to a few different styles of things that I like to listen to. With that said, I feel like maybe the cleaner vocals could have been, I don't want to say heavier, but just like heftier, you know, like it was a very, very broad contrast in between the really heavy screams that he did and the softer vocal. Now, like I said before, also it tended to blend really well. It almost seemed like even their body language was getting heavier as the heavier vocal kicked in. So it was a pretty good transition. I just feel like the clean vocal was a little too soft. Other than that, though, I pretty much enjoyed everything else. It, again, was kind of a by-the-numbers metal song. I could kind of tell what was coming next, when the solo was going to hit. All of that stuff was done really well, though. Now, that's not saying that anything really stood out to me as being, you know, very special, something that I haven't heard before. The solo, when it kicked in, it was a good length, it fit the song, it fit the melody, but it was kind of predictable, you know, just like some scale sweeping and playing along to the melody, but it was good. Also, some pretty solid drumming in there. There's a pretty sweet heavy double kick section that was interesting to me. Then also, again, it was kind of predictable. The drumming was predictable, especially with some of the stuff that I've been listening to recently after hearing bands like Meshuggah. I guess maybe I'm a little bit spoiled. But going back to what I'd said before, this feels more like a radio-friendly-ish type group. So they're trying to reach like a broader audience, which is very, very smart, I think, on their behalf. Especially if this is the style of music that they wanted to play from the beginning and aren't really changing maybe their roots. If they were like a death metal band and then thought, hey, if we add these elements, then we'll be a little bit more accessible, and did it for that regard. But if they're doing it because that's the sound they were going for, then fucking by all means. Because, you know, some bands have tended in the past to change their style in order to stay relevant. I was talking to someone about fucking Green Day. They kind of jumped into what was popular at the time with the My Chemical Romance and all that shit, and the fucking eye makeup and the black clothes and being trendy. None of that shit matters. You know, like, if you want to be a straight-up death metal band and you want to be in that genre, and in that it's kind of a niche genre, but if you want to be in that, then go fucking balls deep into that. And if you want to be the more radio-friendly type metal, by all means, as long as you're doing it because you like it, and you're not sacrificing your own creativity to do so. Anyway, with all that said, I feel it was a pretty decent song. It also fit the video pretty well. The visuals that were going along with the song, I kind of felt that the song represented them in a good way, so yeah, I enjoyed it. Now, I don't know if this is necessarily my cup of tea exactly. I'm gonna have to maybe listen to a few of the other songs. This one's a little bit old, maybe listen to some of their newer stuff and see if it's my style. Anyway, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, I'll put a link in the description for this video, so you can go ahead and watch it for yourself, for Screamful Audio, and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.